Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday, the 2nd of July 2020. It's currently 4:40 p.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour high probability charts. The new candle was at 4 p.m., which was 40 minutes ago. Just taking me a while to update everything, get the spreadsheet updated, and the charts all updated, so I've got something to show you in this video. There hasn't been a video for about 24 hours, so there's been some things have happened. I'll just catch up on that also. Let's have a look at the charts. You all know my rules, etc. You know my signals. So this is Trading View. This is my 12-hour watch list. So these are all the pairs I'm trading on 12 hours. If it's highlighted in blue, means I've got trade on. No highlight, no trade. You see this pink-looking colour. I'm thinking there's going to be something happen on the next candle, so I've just marked that up on my chart so I know to look for it straight away. In yellow is what I'm going to discuss in this video. So we'll start with the Euro Swiss. Now, keep in mind, like I always say, if you can't understand me or I'm talking too quick, English is not your first language, just pause the video, read my notes. I keep pretty good notes. So you can see Euro Swiss 12-hour. Sequence 1, Sequence 2, S1, S2, where they are marked, that's where these trades commence. Sell trades are the red vertical dash lines with a red solid horizontal line. Buy trades are blue. So that's my entry level, so red and blue horizontal lines. This is the MACD Platinum, which is a zero lag MACD. It's an oscillator, oscillates around this zero level, this dotted line. So generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. That's the gist of it. See, sell, buy, sell, buy. Now the dots on the chart, the red and green dots, they're not actually an indicator as such. They're more just a visual aid. They're a combination of the MACD Platinum, it's the cross or the dot, and another indicator called the QQE Advanced, which I do not have to display on the chart, but it's on my load up to my platform, and it crosses. The blue and orange lines cross. When it's in sync with a MACD Platinum cross, it produces this red dot on the chart, or green dot, depending on which side. They don't always happen at the same time. Look at this one here. The green dot on the MACD Platinum was here. The cross wasn't confirmed till over here. Then the green dot on the QMP filter. So it's just an indicator I use, but I don't need to see it. And so the QMP filter helped me out. If you see blue trend lines on the chart, it means something I'm looking at, like resistance, support, or trend line, like in this case. Green trend lines, bullish divergence, either confirmed or possibly forming. Red trend lines, bearish divergence, either confirmed or forming. 3 moving averages, 240 LMA, 100 EMA, 50 EMA. That just give me an idea of trend. As you can see here, the trend's down, then it turns. All right, so let's get on to trading. Euro Swiss, what did I do? I'll have to go back to my notes. So sequence 1 is this sell. It's got a stop in place. That's this red dotted line. All I did was move my stop down to 107.194. So I'm locking a little bit more profit between the sell up here and the stop. So that's sequence 1. Sequence 2 commenced here. Because there's a new sell signal in here. It's not a valid standalone sell signal because the MACD Platinum is below the zero level, but I took a hedge sell to hedge sequence 2, so break even, BE, B/E is break even, NA, not applicable, as hedged. So I'm locking in a loss. I'll just tidy up this trend line while I'm at the moment. With these trend lines, I'm always moving them every time I see action. It's just preparation, possibly bullish divergence forming there, who knows. Hasn't been confirmed, but it's possibly forming. If it's no longer valid, I just delete the trend line. So you can read my notes. Basically, I took a buy in here. MACD Platinum was below the zero level. Then it went down against me. There wasn't a new sell signal. Price went up. I drew this trend line across the highs here. Broke through there. Took a second sell trade. Went up a little bit and broke down again. Still no valid sell signal, so I drew another trend line across these highs, broke that, took a buy. So I'm in 3 buys and nothing happened. And then there was a sell signal, so I had to hedge that whole trade. overall break-evens for all trades, it's off the charts. It's all the way down here somewhere. So if prices drop like a rock, I'd be good. I'd go through the overall break-even, but that's not my plan. My plan is for this market to turn, I can take another buy. It's a pair that I'm doing all right with, but it's not too bad a pair to trade. All right, moving right along, Euro Yen. I think that was today. Where's my notes? Yep. All right, what happened today? Sell trade, again, sequence 1, standalone. I've moved my stop down. So it's been moved down at 121648. This thing's going up, so I'm moving my stop down. Now, here I took sequence 2, actually started on this candle. I just left the lines in. I took a buy where my cursor is on this here. That's my first buy. It went down, didn't get a sell signal. I drew this trend line across, took a second buy on that break of that trend line. This is my break-even level for that sequence 2. Price is now well and truly through that. The MACD platinum's through the 0 level to the upside, just crossed the 0 level. So I took some action. So I've closed my first buy trade. So that's gone, so I get rid of that. And that was in here, so I took a small loss on that one. And the second buy trade, I closed 0.04 of it. So what I made up overall that gave me a profit on those 2 trades of $51.83. And then I put a stop in place on the remaining. So you can see I wrote a stop there. So now, so that break even is no longer valid. I just showed you where I went through it. So I've got a sell with a stop in place, that's sequence 1. And sequence 2 is this one. I've got a buy with a stop in place, both inside the entry points. So that's all good. Overall break evens all the way down here. So as long as price remains above this yellow line, because I'm net plus 0.01, I can't lose on those trades. Profit to date's been added to. Now all my trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet on Google Drive. There's a link to that spreadsheet in the description of the video. I've been running it since the 3rd of February and I've added a few pairs since then, but everyone's got access to that spreadsheet so you can see all my trades from the 3rd of Feb. All my, everything's based on a base lot of 0.02, so that's what it's all based on. So yeah, we closed the Euro Yen, we're just protecting our position. Pound CAD, that was yesterday. Where's my notes? Oh yeah, I took a second buy trade on this sequence here. There's a buy signal, there's a green dot on the QMP filter. MACD platinum's below the 0 level. So I took a buy, hedge sell, second buy. So there's your buy, hedge sell, second buy. You know my rules. It's a high risk trade. I wouldn't take it as a standalone trade. The only thing that gets me excited is this little support level here. It's not bad at all, but we're going into the MA, so it's a tough trade to take. Moving the yellow dashed line is my overall break even. Now it's through it now, but it wasn't quite through it on the previous candle. Not quite. Like I could close it now and make a small profit, but this is a nice little base here. So hopefully it'll push up higher. One more candle, then I might look at taking some action. So that's the pound CAD. Just took my second buy trade on that. That was yesterday. Or sorry, that was this morning. Well, it looks, yeah, this morning. All right, pound yen. Another one I've taken some action on. Sell one's up here, which is fine. There's a stop for that. Not changed that as yet. Sequence 2 was a buy, so the MACD platinum's below the 0 level. Took a buy. Went down. Come down. Didn't break this previous low, so got nice little support levels. Pushed back up through my entry. This candle here, you can see looking down that line, vertical line, it's through the 0 level, the MACD platinum. So I'm going to take some action. Closed half, gave me a profit of $15.54. That's been added to the total. And I bought a stop up nice and tight, close to the entry level at 132,833. Overall break even, not applicable as hedged. I've got one short and one long. So at the moment, I'm locking in a profit between the two trades. I'm looking for either one of these stops to be taken out. I couldn't bring the sell stop down much further, but you see what I mean. I've locked in a profit there, so I can't lose anything. So even if this rolls over and takes out my stop on the sell, on the buy trade, remaining buy, I can just pull the stop down to the high, whatever. Right, USD, Japanese yen. All right, this afternoon, just new sell trade in here. Very tight, not much happening. MAs are very flat. The yen, so sequence one's a buy, so that's sweet. And there's a stop in place. It's hard to see. And I'll see if I can make it bigger for you. That red dotted line's a buy. So I've taken a sell this afternoon. MACD platinum's above the zero level. MAs are down but flat. Overall break even is up here, this yellow line, because it's negative or net minus 0.01. I can't, as long as price remains below that yellow line, I can't lose anything. So that's it for the 12-hour charts. If you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button, or if nothing else, hit the like button. Thanks to all those people that have subscribed to the channel. It's much appreciated. Everyone's more than welcome also to join my JAGfx Facebook group or the Telegram group. So I discuss more of the daily charts and that, but I do touch on any sort of trade setups, etc. It's Thursday, as I said. It's a short week. Well, it's not really. It is for the US. They're celebrating their Independence Day tomorrow, which is the 3rd. It's actually the 4th, as we all know. So that means the US markets won't be open tomorrow night, so basically after London, and they'll probably wind down a little bit early. Hence the US unemployment numbers, or the NFP as we used to call them, are on tonight. So that's in about 3 hours or so. So just be careful with those. Sometimes they can be a fizzer, sometimes they can bounce, sometimes they can just shoot off in one direction. No one really knows. So thanks for watching, guys, and I might chat to you tomorrow, or I will chat to you tomorrow sometime because I'll go through all the pairs. All right. Thank you. Bye.